Yes, good morning and welcome to the channel once again. This is a channel where we discuss passive income earning as a salary earner. And yesterday we started the series on when money is tight. Yesterday we talked about what to do when your money is tight. Today we'll be talking about what really causes your money to be tight, because I understand that if you don't understand what causes your money to be tight in the first place, even if you get out of the tightness, you will always be going back to it. So today we're going to be taking on what makes your money to be tight. One is the salary illusion. Salary illusion happens when we think we have so much. The focus is on the gross income instead of the disposable income. What is disposable income? Disposable income is when you remove your statutory deductions and your essentials from your gross income. Whatever remains is your disposable income. What are examples of the statutory deductions? Statutory deductions could be your tax, your pension contributions, your NHF. NHF is National Housing Fund if you're contributing. If you're a member of the cooperative in your office, the monthly deductions, if you've collected loans, advances in the office, those deductions that form part of the statutory deductions. So most of us plan our budget based on our gross income instead of the disposable income. What can we do to escape this trap? Have a list of the statutory deductions, remove it from your gross income, then make plans based on your disposable income. It will help you to escape the money tightness more frequently. Number next is the invisible expenses. Invisible expenses are expenses that occur and you never really feel the pain. What are examples of these invisible expenses? The most one that comes to mind, the ready one that comes to mind is the bank charge. Have you ever checked how much your bank charges you in a month? Have you bothered to check? Please go back and check. Those alerts, payment for alerts that you're being charged for, you make transfers, they pay you, money and comes into your account, get some credit, they pay you. You have a credit, they pay you, you have a debit, they charge you, you have a credit, they charge you, you have a debit, they charge you for ATM maintenance fee and all that. It's not looking like much per time, so you're not feeling the pain. But at the end of the month, just simply check how much you have been charged. What does this do to you? It actually reduces your net income, and it also reduces the amount you can save per time. What can you do concerning that? You can try to use apps that don't charge you. All these fintech apps that we have that is readily available to us, they don't charge. So check the one that is cheaper than what the bank is charging you. Then also check the things that you can stop. Some of us have some things on auto. Are you recharging your phone, or are you buying airtime automatically? Are you paying for subscriptions automatically? Check that. That can help you to track the invisible expenses. Your daily leaks is the next one. What happens here? You spend 500 naira there, you spend 1000 naira there on a daily basis. At the end of the month, it amounts to much. What do you spend this on? You spend it on things you have not budgeted. It could be snacks, it could be anything that you just feel like spending at a particular time, but this is not budgeted. And most of the times, we don't even feel it because the amount is small. What can you do to checkmate this? Have a certain limit that you can spend daily or weekly. Put a cap to that. Have an app or a wallet where you put the money, so that once you exhaust whatever you're doing in a circle, you don't have to spend more, or you know that you have exhausted it, and it has to wait for the next circle. Number next is debt circles. Debt circles is when you use your salary to service loans. You pay loans or you get loans, you you promise you pay back with your salary, and when your salary comes you use it to pay back that loan. It lands you now to the zero level again, where you need to borrow again to survive. What happens is, because we have mismanaged our cash flows, we don't plan for emergencies, and sometimes we also overspend. The cash flow is the life of any business. Cash flow is the life of any person. You know what you have in the month. Align yourself, plan yourself to work within your cash flow. What does this do? It creates a trap. When the income become it's not easy. We are not using the income to achieve goals anymore. Rather, we are using it to service our debt. What can you do to stop this? List all the debts that you have at the moment, including the interest. Start paying back with the one with the highest interest, then you go down until you finish paying your debt. Also have a fixed amount that you use in servicing this debt, so that before long you clear the debt. And when the debt is cleared, please don't be in a hurry to borrow another one. Live within your means. You prevent repetition of this by creating emergency cash flows. Then you don't borrow for lifestyle, but rather you borrow for necessities. The next is convenience spending. What happens here is that you pay more for ease. Like example, you take boats instead of taking buses. You go out, you eat out instead of cooking your own meals. Then you now go to supermarkets to make your purchases, when in actual fact you can actually go to where they make bulk purchases. You buy bulk and you save. It happens because of stress, because of time pressure, and because of lifestyle creep. It quietly inflates your cost of living. What can you do? For example, if you have noticed that it happens due to transportation, you can decide to take public transport, not like taking buses. Sometimes in the week you can reduce the number of times you take both. If you're eating out, you can also reduce the number of times you eat out and cook your meals yourselves. It goes a long way, and it helps you to save more. And what this would also serve as motivation. When you check your monthly savings, it helps you to actually do more. Number next is unplanned obligations. Unplanned obligations examples are family requests, emergency contributions, work expenses, and unbudgeted social commitments. Social commitments like uniform for burial, uniform for weddings, and all that. What does it do to you? It disrupts your budget and forces you into reactive spending. What can you do to stop this? Allocate a certain percentage of your salary to this. And when you exhaust whatever you budgeted in a certain month, you learn to say, let me check my budget first, when you get requests from family and friends. And if you cannot actually afford a certain social obligation, you can politely decline from it. So if you're a salary earner and your money keeps disappearing, this could be the reason why your money is disappearing. Now you have an idea of what it is. Go ahead, track them so that you can control them. And when you do all this, your salary will start working for you instead of working against you. So the number of times you are in that money tight position becomes fewer than before. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned one or two things. If you did, kindly share with family and friends. Hit the subscribe button if you've not. Drop your comment and hit the like button. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day ahead. Bye.